Good morning everyone, happy Thursday. It is the 25th of June today. Welcome back to my channel, Vicky's World. I'm Vicky and this is my food on Slimming World today. So it is breakfast time and I am having bran flakes. So in here is 45 grams of bran flakes, which will be my B choice today. If you've seen them before, you know that I have them just like this without any milk. Just makes them go a bit further and it's nice just to pick on something. So that's my B choice. I've got some melon. I'm just having this for now just so that I can use it up. So yeah, this is honeydew melon, which is a speed food. Really nice as well, nice and refreshing. Having a white chocolate kvarg to go with the bran flakes. These are half a sin and really tasty. Then I have my coffee. So in here I have, let me show you. So it's this pod for my machine, sin free, as that's all it is just black coffee, so I use that. Then I put today a little bit of this one in, birthday cakes, skinny syrup. I'm using them all up now, and then I'm just going to repurchase my favorites instead of buying all the different ones. So this is the next one to be used up. I just put a little bit in, so class it as sin free, just to sweeten it up. And some milk from my first Healthy Extra A, which is today skimmed milk, 350 mils. So that's my coffee in there. And I have got my first bottle of water of orange squash, no added sugar, from Asda. So yeah, I am going to go and put the fan on now. I'm boiling. Burnt my head from yesterday. I really need to learn to either put sun cream on or put a hat on. So yeah, might look for a nice hat or something. But yeah, I always burn there and I always forget about it, but never mind. Yeah, so I'm gonna go and have my breakfast and I'll catch you in a bit. Hi guys, so it is lunchtime now and I am just having nice simple lunch, I guess. So this is quiche. So it is the last portion of quiche that I put in the freezer. It is eggs and cottage cheese as the base, which are both protein, and then you can just put whatever you like in it. So I put in the Italian seasoning and some garlic, just for flavouring. Then it's got ham, which is protein, and then mushrooms and red onion for speed. So that is there, completely sin free. And then I've got beans, which are free as well. And then I am on to my second coffee of the day. I'm absolutely roasting. It said on my phone earlier, not that long ago actually, that it's now 84. So yeah, I don't do good in the hot weather. I just like something in between. It's like the weather can't make its mind up. It's like last week it was pouring down with rain, we had those storms. Now it's like unbelievably warm, and yes, nice, but you know, people with illnesses and things like chronic illnesses, the weather affects you in so many ways. Like, you know, my pain isn't too bad today. It's obviously still there, but you know, then my hands are sore rather than, you know, another part of it. So yeah, it's just trying to play a game of getting the right kind of balance. So yeah, a little bit cooler would be nice, but never mind. So yeah, that's my coffee. I have used Healthy Extra A of milk. Then I have used the cold brew pods. I am out of this now. There's only one pod left out of that box. I've got one more box and I'm gonna have to order more because I go through them so much. But that's okay. That's what I think I'll do. So sin-free birthday cake syrup, because I'm trying to use it up, as I said, and just some ice and Healthy Extra A of milk. So I'm gonna go and enjoy this and try and cool down a bit more. I've got some cooking to do later and I have to do it, so I am going to maybe get my husband to move the fan into the kitchen for me, because whenever I cook I melt anyway. So yeah, we shall see. Yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Bye for now, guys. Hi guys, so it is now tea time. I have been cooking, I'm melting, but I had to do it because otherwise I'm not going to have any meals, and not planning and not having food ready leads to being off plan and making wrong choices. So I have made the Cozy Cottage Pie out of the Take 5 book. It's really easy to do. I did have to have some help with chopping and mashing and things, but I have managed to make it. So, oh, excuse me. So the Take 5 book, all you need is 5 ingredients. That's what each recipe is. So there is mince, 5% mince, which is free. Then I used a casserole pack with like swede, carrot, red onion, I think there's a few potatoes, and something else, I can't remember, but all free. Then there was stock and leeks and potatoes. It comes to 5 ingredients anyway. So that the mince and the casserole veg and the stock, that makes the bottom of the pie. And then on top, there's potatoes, which are free, leeks, which are swede, all mashed in together. So that is that. And then on the top, I have put 30 grams of cheddar as my second healthy extra A. I've used all my milk, which is a first for me, because I've had quite a few iced coffees today. So that is used up. I had another one while I was waiting for this to cook. Yeah, so that's that. Then I've got some gherkins. I know it's weird, but I've got some gherkins, which is swede, and some beetroot sauce or like relish that my mother makes, which is sin-free, with beetroot, red onion, which is speed, and then there's a few little other things in there. Also having a Pepsi Max, and yeah, that's my tea. So it's free plus an A choice. So I've only used half a sin today so far. So yeah, I was gonna make up some like broccoli and sprouts and cauliflower, but to be honest with you, I'm starting to really flag now. My pain is starting to ramp up and I am so hot I feel like I could pass out. I know I complain about the heat and complain about everything, but yeah, I need to go and sit down in front of the fan for a couple of hours. So yeah, like I said, I've used both my A choices now and my B choice had this morning, and I've lost my train of thought, and I've used half a sin. So yeah, I've had 1 bottle of water and I've had about 4 iced coffees. So I still had water, but in coffee. So yeah, I'm gonna go because I'm rambling and probably really annoying you all. Yeah, I'll catch you in a bit. Hi guys, so it is later on now. I'm just having some snacks. So I've had both my A choices and my B choice, so I'm just finishing off with some sins. So for 5.5 sins, I'm having a Kit Kat cookies and cream 2-finger Kit Kat, and then a Fibre One birthday cake for 4 sins. So that takes me up to 10 sins for today. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty satisfied with the food that I've had. I think because it's been so warm, that's why I haven't eaten as much as I normally would. But yeah, I've had quite a few iced coffees today, which I've really enjoyed. And yeah, I've just filled up my water bottle again to have overnight to keep myself hydrated. So yeah, I hope everyone is doing well and you're all safe and doing okay. My pain hasn't been great today, but it's been better than it normally has, so it's sort of on the lower side. The heat and the sun does help, but yeah, so I sunburnt my head yesterday, my forehead, and it's the classic sort of red, what's the word, you know, when it feels really, really hot. Yeah, never mind though, it happens. Yeah, so I've had a really good day all round, really. I hope everyone else has. I know I'm really rambling. I don't know what's wrong with my brain tonight. You're probably thinking tonight is all the time. But I've got the fan on now. I've got a sheet instead of the quilt because, yeah, I think I would just melt. I'm really happy and proud of myself that I did the cottage pie. Might not seem like a lot to most people, or probably everyone, but I really had to fight with myself to do it, but I'm glad I did, because I've got 3 more portions and I've got dinners for at least 3 nights now. So yeah, thank you for joining me, watching and listening. It really does mean the world to me. I do apologise about my rambling tonight. Yeah, the heat does funny things to like my fibro fog. It's really strange. But yeah, so I'm going to link up my giveaway again. I'm almost there, so you know, if you want to share it, or you know, share it with your friends and your family, and you know, be in with a chance of winning that book. And yeah, I'm gonna go now because I'm doing my own head in and probably yours as well. So before I do, don't forget to comment, like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye everyone.